travel bag. Da, 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 da. Okay. We got that covered. See, every time you get arrested, you get one of these. It has your property and everything. And you know you got it good. This is a copy because I would copy everything, and they would always try to steal. When I got arrested one time, I had the copy of one of the other arrests, and they wanted that. When I got my property back, it was gone. But I'd already copied it, so it didn't make any difference. I copy everything 100,000 times, it don't make a difference. You got to. I'm going to move toward a close. This is a different time than last year. It's different than the year before last. This is, I'm going to write a little flyer up, maybe put a picture on it. So, and I'll either, hopefully you can pick it up tomorrow and make a, a flyer. Because this week, we want to pass out those flyers at Juma and any other prayer services they having. The flyer will just state generally who we are. We'll be out in front raising funds on the Eid day, and we'll calm them down. We're not here to cause any trouble. We're going to put that. We'll put why we're here, and we need your help. So we'll try to do a reasonable flyer, inshallah. Okay. That was an old case against, when they had, what's the name next door? Triangle of Terror, y'all remember that? Yeah, Triangle of Terror, that was great. Top American Imam says 9/11 was pretext to declare war on Islam. September 11th attacks in the United States were used by the U.S. government as a pretext to declare open warfare on Islam and Muslims. Sure it was. Okay. Forget the part that the Israelis was on other buildings laughing. Did you read that stuff? Dancing Israelis laughing. That's why, see, when people are misled, just because you pop in one time and tell them the truth, don't mean hardly nothing. You got to work on those people undisclosed period of time. Enough time till you hit the key to opening up their mind. Remember, the people are misled, not because the people are not paying attention to global warming because the media is telling them it's fine or something. Right. But you got to remember, they think you don't have to worry about the Israelis. See, every time throughout history, that Zionist mentality, just when they was able to put the crushing blow, whether it was the Roman Empire and the control of gold and the control of trade. So a lot of countries, Israelis, or we would just say Jews, couldn't own certain type of things, so they had to loan money and do other things. And so by the force of history, they got hooked up. Because riba, hooked them up. Then they got in the banking, and then they got in, and then they got in, and then they got in. But every time when they was just about ready to put the clutches on people all over the world, they woke up and they said, it's them. That's what's happening. So that's what's happening now. It's proof about what they did, what they're doing. They're killing black people and Arabs, and at the same time, white people are becoming humane in attitude and movies, and stuff like that. And that stuff they're pushing is becoming less and less in vogue. All of those white kids that we saw at the demonstrations and what have you, just say half of them was sincere. You don't need everybody, right? Half of them came because hey, it's somewhere to go, right? Half of them came because the TV told them to come. Half of them came, they don't know why. But one thing about it, didn't nobody want us to tell them nothing, right? Can you imagine? It was a couple of demonstrations, in front of the White House where they was real friendly. But in general, well, no, the people were always interested when we could. But what about the ones holding the demonstration? Why wouldn't they come up and say, hey, man, that's all right, what y'all saying? That we should be taking our time. We should do teach-ins and tell the people why we're here. Can you imagine all them thousands or around the country, hundreds of thousands, let's say millions of people, and nobody telling them, this is why we're here and this is what we're going to do, right? No teach-ins. Okay, so we're going to do our part. We done already played the Zionist out of pocket. We done made fools out of them. And they're a little mad. That's too bad. I'm sorry. It's too bad. We're not going to just sit by and let them ruin the whole world, right? We're just not going to do that. And our feeling is that the world is headed in our direction. I don't feel like that we're not going to pull it off. I feel like we're going to pull it off. And thanks to Allah. Are there any questions or comments about this?
Said that before. You had mentioned what they were doing over in UAE, like kind of helping out the Zionists, making things easier for them. But the citizens themselves, can't nobody else get a citizenship over there, right? Yeah.
But you got to remember though, you have to sometime. It's like the manifestation of defects. You have to show the defects. So the Arabs have to know that Zionists can come here and get these things, and we can't get it even amongst ourselves. Right, and why are they? You got to remember, see, when it comes time for people to go, they expose themselves. They go overboard. The Zionists, they're through. They can't, the sinner cannot hold. This stuff is finished. It's finished. They might as well give up, but they're not. Their behavior, the signs are everywhere. The recent invasions in Palestine and what have you. Those Palestinians are some good, serious people, man. The stuff they putting up with, the Negro would crumble in 2 weeks. Oh, man, no this, that, and the other, no ice cream and cheese. Man, this is bumped up, something like that. They doing it. The Yemenis should have given up a zillion years ago. Their little baby's arms as big as your finger, right? They ain't even thinking about it. Because see, Allah put in each people what they need to do what they need to do. Everybody else would have given up what we're doing inside the United States. I didn't have brothers come on the TV like Brother Faoud and all of them, the big commentators over there. Some of the times when because they were in the U.S. with us, and they say, for us outside is one thing, but Imam Musa is saying what he said inside the United States. Right.
Psychologically,
Yeah.
they can have that attachment.
Yes.
To go through that sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
This ain't ours.
Right, right.
And yet, it's still, we're here trying to make it a better situation. So maybe that's why the Negro wouldn't be willing to go.
Well, if it was, I meant that, and for instance, like I talked about Chechnya and how cold it gets up there and all of that, and how the Negro would say. So Allah give each people what they need, the character they need to deal with their specific environment. So we were given, and you got to remember what we're talking about too. And we've talked about this many times. Let's call it the Mandela Effect. All of that peace and love stuff, we're going into the Negro and bringing the best part out of them, because when it gets this bad, you got to bring the best out of people. The Mandela Effect. Forgive the people who did you the wrongest. What else you going to do? You can use them as a friend, or you can try to kill them all, and they'll join the Zionists. This is your choice, right? So that's why we said, "Oh, boss man, you wasn't so bad, After all, you got to be able to do that. To me, it's easy. It's fun. It's not a joke, but I can do that. And I do it in ways that is sincere and is real too. Because it's convinced, you got to look at it. The FBI done backed up from us. I can fly anywhere I want. I couldn't go around the corner without being checked a few years ago. Right? They said don't go out there. But I had to wait to find out why you saying that and add it all to the. But they saying it because we don't have no control over that. The Zionists, you know what the Zionists are up to? That's what they were telling me. You know what the Zionists are up to? That's why all of these things that have happened, a lot of it happened specifically because this is different than what General Bossman do. Bossman got certain guidelines, and he's been following them pretty much. For all of this time, we've been the same. So why it gets, hey, we don't have control of this no more. We can't tell you that, but we are telling you that. Don't go back out there to Oakland. Man, who do you think you talking to? You ought to go out there and tell them people in Oakland, you the FBI. Isn't that what I told them? That's what I said I told them, right? So if you're the FBI, why can't you do that? Tell them, the Oakland Police Department, what to do. You're the FBI. If you can't, somebody that has more authority than the FBI have taken over out there. It's simple math. Well, let's run a test or two, or 3 or 4, and see. You see what I mean? They don't think the Negro have the patience, the ability, and he cannot devise tests to test his theories. They think you're not able. We devise coon tests. We devise nigger tests. And I don't have nobody come down and fill out a form, take a test for this, that, and other. No, we're going to ho-hum. We're colored. We know what we're doing. We've been doing it too long. And we know where his blind spots. You got to know his blind spots. Oh, boss man, just walk